Okay, so I made up this duckbill spoiler, but I gotta make some brackets for it. Now it's kind of similar to the Galvez Custom, similar to like the same brand that makes my diffuser. So I did kind of get some ideas for my designs from it, but I didn't copy completely. But yeah, you know, this is what I'm kind of going with. And then it cleans up right about there. And then it lines up with the lines. And yeah, so it'll look good. My own style, in a way. But yeah, I'm not selling these or anything. It's just, you know, taking some ideas and making my own thing. But yeah, probably gonna 3M it on because I don't want to drill my trunk, because I would like to I'd like to get a proper spoiler at some point and maybe integrate this somehow with it if it's possible. So I'm just gonna leave it 3M'd on properly, not like bad. I'm gonna do it right. But so yeah, I already marked these up and got them out on this sheet of aluminum. It's thick enough that it'll hold. It's kind of strong in my opinion. I've used it for some other things and it doesn't bend easily, I'll tell you that. So I'm gonna use this stuff. If it's a problem, I can always double them up, so I'm not too worried. And yeah, I'm just probably gonna rivet them on or something. Yeah, so I got these brackets on, bent them on myself. Pretty clean looking, and then they just wrap around where the taillight bezels, or around where the taillights sit. And then I'm gonna throw 3M tape along the back of it because I don't want to drill holes yet, so I'll hold that. And then we got 5 rivets on each side holding it in. I don't know how sturdy that's gonna be, but we'll see. For now, I'll put it on there and I'll shake it around, see how well it holds up, and if it needs any more work, then I can always add more. But yeah, I'm gonna paint this the same color I paint my splitters and like everything else I've ever painted. Yeah, it looks sharp. So it's like that. Sucks the back of the engine, or the back of the car. Looks good. And then I went in and I put zip ties on everything that I didn't yesterday because I had to go buy zip ties, so that's why I didn't do them the other day. And then yeah, and then I just tie these two together like I said I was, so that they don't rub. And yeah, that's pretty much everything I had to do today. My dipstick was supposed to come today, but it never ended up coming, so whatever, it is what it is, and I'm not too worried about it. But it should come tomorrow. Well, it says deliver tomorrow, so fingers crossed. But yeah, so I'll check back with you guys tomorrow when I can go get paint for that, and then I'm gonna sand it down, paint it, hopefully throw in my oil dipstick. I kind of need to relocate this oil feed line because I don't like it coming over and it sits too close to the headers and whatnot, so I'm gonna change that over too. But yeah, that's gonna be tomorrow. Alright guys, so I relocated the oil feed. As you can see, it doesn't come on the top anymore. It goes along the side, down, and then I have it heat wrapped, connected to the radiator hose, keeping it away as much as I can possibly from the headers and the downpipe. And it does a way better job than it did before, and I'm way more happy with that. And I covered it all with heat wrap as well. So yeah, now I'm just gonna go back to the garage and get another layer on that. So, look what just came in the mail. Perfect, from Dorman. It's not an OEM replacement, but it'll be just fine for what I need. I'll replace it eventually with something better anyways. But yeah, now I can actually do shit to my car and drive it. Perfect. All right guys, so just finishing up the last coat of paint on the spoiler, and that's pretty much it. Now I gotta go drive out to the guy that's gonna weld up or fold up the heat shield. So that's what I gotta do now. So see you guys. So I got it on, and not a huge fan of it at all. Just not a very big fan of it. Doesn't line up very nicely. I mean, it does, but it's not too bad on camera. But it does sit a little awkward. I don't know. I'll keep it for now, see how I like it. Maybe it'll fly off. It's not horrible, that's for sure. It's definitely not my cleanest build I've ever done. See if you can even see it from the back. Not really. Ooh. Yeah, a little bit. It's not too bad though. There's some gaps on the bottom. This doesn't want to line up nicely here. It does sit a little higher on this side, as you can see. Just looks weird. It's not too bad though. See how it's a little bit up on the left side. Whatever. We'll see how it is. I'll take it out, drive around. Just not loving it though. Not loving it at all. Might have to go and just buy the galvanized customs ones. But yeah, I'm not having a good time right now. I'm kind of taking a break. Yesterday I went to go back the car out of the garage, and well, first I thought my engine blew up. That's how bad it was. But it's just the turbo. I think the oil restrictor that I bought, it said it was a 0.08 or 0.04, but I'm pretty sure it was just a 1mm. So I ordered 2-day express shipping a 0.035 restrictor. So hoping that was the problem, and it was just the fact that I had this stupid ass 45 coming straight underneath the turbo, and I think that was just causing it to gurgle it up. But yeah, now I have oil everywhere throughout all my intake line, or my intercooler lines are just caked with oil. Like, you can literally hear it when I shake it. I don't know if you can hear it on camera, but yeah, just pissed oil everywhere. So, but I don't know. I'm thinking, because before I had my oil feed line going up and going straight on a 90, and I think that this was causing it to kink a bit, and then coming up and then back over and then down, and I think that was just too much for the line, and it was causing it to flow way too hard, or not enough. And so when I relocated it to coming up here, like how it is now, it released the proper amount of flowing, and it caused the oil to back up in that 45-degree return that I had. But it's not the engine. I did a compression check. I'm getting in the cylinder 1 I was getting like 172, cylinder 2 I was getting 178, I think it was, and then cylinder 3 was cylinder 1 was 168, cylinder 2 was 172, cylinder 3 was 178, and cylinder 4 was like 162. So the cylinder 4 was not in the best shape, but I got a lot of life left on these rings for now. Should last for the rest of the year, but I'm probably gonna need to do a rebuild this winter. I have another engine right here, so it's not too big of a deal. But yeah, and then I got to put an air filter so it ventilates to the air on my oil catch can, because I feel like the way I have it ran up through this, it's causing some slight positive crankcase ventilation or something, positive pressure, I don't know. But I think it's just causing too much pressure in the valve cover, so therefore I'm going to just drill and tap my little K&N bleeder. I have it's like a 3/8 tap or something, 5/8. So I'm not too worried about it. It'll tap right into the aluminum, and I won't have to worry about that because it's ventilated. So yeah, I'm just gonna take a break for a little bit because I gotta wait on this restrictor and see if that's the issue. But right now it's not doing it, and that just could be because it's not spinning. But It's driving me nuts, and I have it ripped all apart, and that really pisses me off that it's all ripped apart, because it is not fun to put it back together, and it was not fun taking it apart. But whatever, it is what it is. It needs to be done, and I had to get these brake lines anyways, so it'll let me do that. But yeah, it's hot as shit, and I don't want to do fuck all right now, so I'm gonna call it a day. I might work on it later, but this is the end of the video. So thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe for more, and like, comment if you liked it. If not, let me know. I'll change things up. I pretty much respond to everyone's comments, so just let me know what's up. Thanks for watching.